Let's get ready to go and let's roll. Tonight we are gathered here, ladies and gentlemen, members of our party, to Dungeon and Dragon. Can I get an amen?
Yes, sir. Can I get an amen?
I said, can I get an amen? Tonight we think about fantasy worlds, escaping the reality. We don't need it. We don't want it. And if you're part of it, get. Because tonight it is about fantasy, or as I like to call it, fantasy. Now, we are on episode 134. Let's check out what is going on here, because I thought Clem was leaving, but I see Clem here, but this is from the prior episode, so now I have to brace myself. Because there will be no Brit. And this makes me sad. But I'm going to try and get through this. Because Clem, I have to say, Clem was one of my favorites ever. All these guest appearances, I still love Hamish, I think, the best. I still think out of all of them, I'm putting Hamish up there. But Britt is right there. And then Ellie. That was good. But I'd have to say Britt is way up there. Yeah, I have to say Clem is vastly become one of my favorites. Also, Paige. Love the whole concept of her character. So well done.
Look who decided to crawl back to the front line.
Laethal sent Caliphactor to the Shadow Realm and it turned him into a Dark Lord, basically.
Yeah. Sundowners are now on your side because
Hope
you've
the
defeated the
audio's
dragon.
okay,
If you go
everybody.
and deal
Sorry
with
if
the
it's
smuggling thing for the Eldrins, they will also be on your side. I don't believe we've ever met.
It's me, High Sorcerer Baradoon!
Am I okay on audio, Daft? Let me know, bud.
This team is the worst.
We are the f***ing worst.
And you're the ones who are destined to save the world.
Correct. There's a smuggling problem that needs to be dealt with.
If you can pin any of it on the custodians, we'll definitely owe you something. See if we can take on a woolly mammoth.
It's my birthday!
Thank you, Super Mod Daft.
You're leaving
Love
the
you, bro.
campaign.
Campaign, I'm gone.
Cup of mammoth blood.
No,
Cup of mammoth blood.
I'm at the laundromat. I'm not even here.
I'm at the laundromat. I'm not even here.
Hey! Welcome to technically the studio.
Yeah.
We're in the office though.
Yeah, we will be in a tavern shortly.
Next time?
But then that's not next. That's not for a while.
It probably will be next time. I think the tavern will be done by the time.
This is crazy. This was the point in time where I first, I think, really got into some of these series. This was about the time I think we started our first episode. I remember this. I literally think when they were on episode 134, we were on episode 1 of this. Because I remember this. This was right before the new studio. And that's when we started Dungeons and Dragons, I think, somewhere around there. Like, that is insanity. Wow, we've come full circle here. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy.
These episodes played out, that tavern will be
This
done.
is
Yeah,
cool.
so yeah.
This is a cool moment.
He's locked it in.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to talk to the builders about that.
Yeah.
But we are in
Look how
our
happy
new
Rob is.
office.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
Do
so
we
cool.
need our hard hats on anymore?
I mean, I hope not, because it says something about your interest in my safety.
That was a gag.
That I do not have
We
one.
do not need to
Oh, no, I thank God.
That was really uncomfortable.
Oh,
Mine was actually quite comfortable.
I found it comfortable.
Yeah. No, pretty good. But with I kind of wanted the tavern to be done for this session, but it's not. It's out down there, about to be built. But we are technically in the studio, yay! Because we didn't want to film in that. location
We
anymore.
hate that location was. It was good. It looked good.
What a great background.
Great background. Horrible to organize.
Yeah.
So glad to be in our own
and filled
space.
with the fly.
And filled with the fly.
But if the fly has followed us, we got given.
Thank God they've got a fly swatter.
Yes, sir. Can I get an amen?
Amen. I can't tell you how many times I thought, why don't they bring a fly swatter? That is so Hilarious. I hope there's no future episodes with a fly in it. If they have future episodes with a fly in it and they do not pull out the fly swatter, I will be very upset.
An amazing fly swat by a fan who sent it to our PO box.
Oh, that's awesome. A fan gave it to him? That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm insecure that I've got hard hat here.
You do have hard hat. No, you don't. You've got a little bit of a hard hat line, but we're probably all doing.
We can work with that.
The costume and props lady CC was looking at this, going, "This is incredible work." She was like, "The amount of detail, to get them all in line."
Like,
blah, blah,
it's
blah.
quite, kind of, for a fly to be killed by that, it's quite an honor.
It's quite an honor to fly.
So,
Do you have the stat block for it, Rob? Did I give it?
I didn't end up with it.
There's
It's around here
a
somewhere.
stat block for
It's
it as
around
well.
somewhere.
Oh, a stat block.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll get the stat block.
I thought he was saying stab lock.
A stab lock. A stab lock.
Yeah, so you can lock the stab on
stab.
it.
And it's from Rilla.
Rilla,
Thank you very
that's
much,
what I
Rilla.
asked.
I'll give you the honor of reading out the stat block.
Thank you, Rilla.
This magic item is known as Buzzer's Bane. It's a melee weapon, crafted from the skin of the fastest known dragon to have ever lived.
Okay, this is so awesome. First off, I have to give major props out to this fan who sent him this. That is so cool that they did that. A little stat block for the fly swatter. This almost is as cool as Balin's fishing pole. Almost. Like, obviously, Balin's fishing pole is like, you can't beat Balin's fishing pole. Okay, that's a mythical weapon right there. And it's very utilitarian. But this also has the same vibe to it, you know? So this is a close second.
This weapon has been enchanted to be especially effective against all insectoid races and monsters. It has the ability to one-shot kill them regardless of size and health. However, this is only possible if the target fails 6 consecutive dexterity saving throws. And it deals 1d6 bludgeoning.
That's really good.
Very, very good. Thank you, Rilla, for sending
Rilla.
that. Great.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
Very hilarious.
in-world. Right, what the hell's going on?
So, who remembers how to play D&D?
Not I. Not I.
I do.
Good. Adam gets to start with hero
You
point.
take over.
Let's do a minor recap for you guys of where we're at then. We're on Thule. We're apologising at your beach batch mountain house forest lake
Ravine.
This is such a cool setting, man. This is cool for the next couple episodes they're going to be here. I like it. It's cozy. It's cozy. I felt like snuggling. Before this. And look, we got like some snuggling things going on this set here.
And we're celebrating your 200th birthday, which is the equivalent of about 30-year-old in human years.
Thanks, man.
To celebrate in spectacular Blade Song fashion, your family brought in a woolly mammoth.
Where's Fluggy at?
And your young nephew, Lab, has splashed it with some potions and given it wings and an aura and made it fight you guys. And then you exploded it from the inside out.
Oh my goodness, Pepe Dragon appears as I get upset with Pepe Dragon and throw a spell at his tail, and he goes hopping out of my awesome mage lair. Get out of here. I'm a warlock, actually. I'm an enhancer mancer. Get out. Get Pepe. I'm trying to put a spell together. Thank you so much, Dinus, for that gift.
Out, and all your family jumped in and enjoyed it. And blood got everywhere, including over Greg in his brand new white robes. So he left the party to go to a laundromat. And as you're all just sitting there enjoying the sunset and
Basking
having
in
drinks,
the blood.
Basking in the blood. Paige, the book, who is definitely not a book, says to Clem, "What are you doing? You're meant to be a student studying a thesis on the Archfey, and ever since leaving the Feywild, you haven't done any writing of all the things you found out there. You really should be getting back to work." And she was reluctant, and she said, "Yeah, okay, fine." And so she turns to each of you and gives her goodbyes. I'm not going to attempt a Brit accent, but she actually could do a British accent. Yeah. My impression of Brit is British.
I get it. So for any of you who's watching didn't get the joke, it's because it's like British and it sounds a little bit like the word like British, like that.
So she says,
Like London
like
town.
that.
"Good day, I'm
So
going
just
now."
if you didn't get the joke,
Yeah.
And
her
that's
name
that
is
episode.
Brett.
Let's wrap
That's the
that
entire
up.
episode.
Thanks for coming along, guys.
She says her goodbyes and leaves, and then your father, Gregoriange, and your mother, Philantrius, they approach you and says, "Bob, could I Go ahead, me and your mother, Philanthropist. We want a word with you if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, Gregorians. Whatever I called you.
Gregorian.
Gregorians.
It's from French descent. Only French, I suppose, means something else here because we don't have a France. So we have to work that into the story now as well.
Yeah.
He approaches you, takes you to the side and says, "Look, we're proud of you. I wanted to just say that on this birthday, we're really proud that you're making something of yourself. You're getting out there and being a hero and adventurer.
This is heartfelt.
Bob, me and your mother, Philanthropist, we've been talking. We're just really grateful that you've turned out all right.
Bob, you're a good kid.
Life of crime and all
You're
that, but you're a real
200
hero.
years
You're a
old.
good guy.
Wait, hey Bob, I'm looking for that mask. You know the curious mask, the one we stole from that old woman. The one that you sent crazy.
Do you remember that time there was that wizard that you exploded? I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Exploded.
Everywhere, we murdered them.
The people that you murdered. You had like the mammoth that you jumped inside of. You've jumped inside so many people.
Only creatures.
You ready to go do that robbery tonight?
Oh, that's right. We're doing the robbery. Robbery.
It's our friend, Robbery. He's
Right.
he's a small dwarf that we take care of.
Right. Oh, it's good of you. You're such a good person.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. We're proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. That was close.
You didn't stay here to get mixed up in all this nastiness, the family business and life of crime. And
My
all
life
this.
has been nasty free.
Yeah. Like,
Are we witnessing this?
well, you're elsewhere.
Because I would just say
You're
not agreeing with us at all. Okay.
Because your brothers and sisters, we're not complaining. They bring in the money, and we live the life we do because of them mostly. But we're proud that you get out there and bring joy to people, bring happiness.
Bob, we're proud
you
of
don't
you,
just spread
my
misery, crime,
200-year-old son.
Definitely not. I also definitely do not have a demon lord living in my head. That's for certain.
Yeah, weird thing to specify.
Just specifying.
But we're proud of you, and we're proud that what you're doing for the family name. People hear the name Bladesong and they won't think, "Oh no, the mob's come for me." They'll think, "A hero come to save my life, save the day." And for that reason, me and your mother, Philanthropist, we want to get.
So where are you getting information from about Bob? Like,
That's such a good question. Alan's like, so really, where are you getting all this positive information on Bob? Right, he's organized crime, eh? That's the ticket.
this is what Bob told you.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Sources, that's the ticket.
We want to let you have use of the family book.
Maddie.
The family book is something that you were aware of because it only recharges once every 100 years. It's called the Manual of Quickness of Action. And if you'd like to, read that, he's wanting to give you the use of it.
Thank you very much, Pops.
What is this?
So, the Manual of Quickness of Action, as we all know, is a book that contains coordination and balance exercises, and its words are charged with magic. If you spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines, your dexterity score increases by 2, as does your maximum for that score.
Oh.
The manual then loses its magic but regains it in a century.
Oh damn. And I presume it's
Oh, wow.
active currently.
It recently
unlike
recharged. Yeah.
So, long story short, you get +2 dex.
If he spends 48 hours reading the book over a period of 6 days, then he gets +2 to his
Alright,
dex.
so I spend 48 hours reading it right now.
Right now.
Oh my God, he's going to have a very interesting part, don't you think? If Ben character's Bob has to read that 8 hours a day for the next 6 days, like, whew, this is going to make an interesting episode here. I feel like all he's going to be doing this episode is just sitting there saying, I want to read the book. I'm out of the party. I want to read this book. Yeah, like you guys are going to have to deal with the rest of this. I'm sitting down and reading this book. You need that +2 dexterity. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind sitting out for the +2 dexterity. That's all I'm saying.
By the end of the party, you're good.
If they just give it to me, I'm like, thank you.
Isn't that I love it. Maddie's foreshadowing it. Maddie's like, laugh out loud. DG has no idea. Laugh out loud. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, is it gonna be like crazy amounts? He never sleeps. Oh shit. Does he wait till the very end and he just like speed reads it?
It is the usage of this book is one of the reasons why your father's such a good bladesmith. He's used this over the last few centuries. As an elf, you can use it several times in a lifetime, and so his dexterity is really fine for his fine work on his blades. Likewise.
Oh, cool! New alerts popping up here. That's nice to see. Dungeons and Dragon related. Hey, Sensei. Good to have you here. Thanks for the follow. Always enjoy new people, new faces, and I hope you enjoy the crowd here. It's a really cool, open, awesome place of cool people.
A couple of your brothers have used it in the last couple of times.
Yeah, right.
But you were only 100 years old when it was last active, and somebody else took it, mob or someone.
You honour me, Papa.
Well, it's the least we can do for all you're doing for the family name out there in the world, making something of yourself.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get back to the party. At this point, Mob comes over as well. Lights up another cigar. He's never seen without one.
How's the throat, Mom? Is it?
It's real bad. If it wasn't for magical healing, I'd have some really fucked up lungs.
Been missing a jaw.
Especially smoking for literal centuries. That would be really bad.
Maybe it's magical elven tobacco that doesn't have any carcinogens in it. Listen, I wanted to honour your birthday on this special occasion, on this day of my brother's birthday, your birthday. I've arranged something with Fab, and Fab comes over, your sister, and she goes,
"Oh yeah, we've been watching this for years now, Sensei.
Got to be Cockney, but also
every Friday night.
Right, darling. But
we all just speak like this.
Fabulous, but
he's
Cockney.
actually stopped in with us and watched.
So Bob, darling, I love what you got going on. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
She gives you on both cheeks.
Sorry, Thursday night. Thank you, Maddie. I said it was a rough week, okay?
Absolutely.
This whole back cloak thing, it's beautiful. It's
what is it,
wonderful.
Monday,
It really
Tuesday?
works for
What
me,
day
darling.
is this?
But what we've decided is in at the moment is pockets. So what I'm going to do is I've worked on a little something recently. I'm calling a horse pocket. So it's an extra dimensional space that I can put into a pocket.
Professionalism.
And it's like a bag of holding, but in your pockets.
Amazing.
And Mob
Yes,
says,
we've watched a few of that
I've
too,
arranged
Sensei.
with you guys doing this smuggling thing for me soon. I've arranged for Fab to put a horse pocket in you and your friend's clothing.
Everything, Nikki. Everything.
So you can more easily walk around with
Know
that.
this.
You look into
Being
the corner
obvious.
and you see Bodger just standing there, randomly. He's also got a cigar. That's all.
Has he actually
Hey, Coco!
managed to get a
He's got a cigar and
What's
he's
up,
just going.
Devil? Good to see you too.
Where does your friend keep getting these cigars? 'Cause I've checked mine and they're not
It's
mine.
coming out of me. It's coming out of me, fingers.
He's a mystery.
I have mine
Let me
imported.
tell you, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just standing there, and I think you've got a stellar family. On with it.
Thanks, Bodger.
Right then. So Fab over the next couple of days is going to stitch a horse pocket into each of your to your clothing, so you have an extra dimensional space.
So I have another bag of holding.
So you have another one, yes. I will warn you, as high sorcerer, arcane specialist that you are.
Put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Yes, you would know the repercussions of doing so. I'm officially warning him now, everybody, so that when he does
Put
it
a bag of
eventually,
holding
inevitably,
in the bag of holding.
whenever he inevitably takes his clothes off to get into a disguise of some other kind and just puts it in the bag of holding.
Does that like rip a hole in the space-time
I don't know
continuum?
what it does,
Exactly
but
that.
I'm imagining it's like filming
Exactly
a
that.
screen that's the footage is going into the
Way
screen.
worse than that.
It's way worse than that.
Way worse than
Like
that.
this kind of and the
What?
audio.
Like I
Yeah.
just said,
Can I-
it rips a hole in the space-time continuum, and Rob went, yeah.
And
It
ends
is
reality,
exactly that.
basically.
I reckon do it. Just do it.
Maybe throw away the bag of holding. Maybe.
No!
Maybe. So you don't.
just be careful. I'm the most careful one amongst us all.
Oh, can I just say that that ability seems like something that an evil lord could use just to destroy.
What if it, is that the nuclear option? Is that like we're losing a fight and you're like up bag of
holding
That's wonderful.
Adam overstated the importance a little. It tears a fabric in the space-time. Everything within 10 feet of that thing gets sucked into the astral plane.
including
The person who did that.
Okay. Otherwise, it's
without a
like
save.
end of world.
Yeah, right.
All right, Bob. Darling. Darlings, I've got you your horse pockets all ready and made. So here's one for you, my darling. Just be careful with it. Here's one for you, my darling. And here's one for you, my darling. I've got one for Greg as well.
Now there is an interdimensional space in here, isn't there?
There is, yes. So it's very important. A couple of things. Don't ever. Is that a bag of holding?
Yes, it is.
Don't put it in there. Don't put it in there. Don't put it in there.
But then I can keep my interdimensional space in my interdimensional space.
Yeah, so the thing about that is where are you putting it, darling?
No, I'm just reaching inside, seeing what's in there.
Oh,
nothing.
see.
There's nothing in there.
No, nothing yet. No horses
expecting a
in there.
horse.
So don't put it in there, please. Please don't do that. At least not until I'm 10 feet away. It doesn't end the world.
I'm like, if you're just going to sacrifice yourself,
Thanos just
whatever,
goes,
then fine.
done.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, maybe that's a little bit too
You
risky.
can just run over to Calathak and be like, ha ha! And then.
Yeah.
Done.
Alright, keep that in mind.
Keep it in mind as a last resort.
That could have been the actual inception of Horse Pocket. Remember that sketch that they did where they pulled a pocket out of their, or pulled a horse out of their pocket? Was it called a Horse Pocket or was it called Pocket Horse? I can't remember.
Baradun doesn't need to survive. I'm okay with him not
Horse
surviving.
Pocket. Okay.
Same.
Horse Pocket was
very
first.
much okay.
And Maddie throwing down some Viva La Dirt League history, saying that Horse Pocket was actually first before this. Interesting.
I'm like, yeah, if it solves the problem.
Thank you,
There's
Maddie,
an infamous
for your
item
professionalism.
creation in the D&D Reddits and things of somebody who's
Horse
made an
pocket.
arrow and they've got a rolled up bag of holding at one end of it and then like another one
That's terrible.
behind
That's
it or
terrible
something
fingers.
and shoot it and then
But
as
we
soon as
get
it
that.
impacts
That's
it forces one into the other and it's like you do it from a distance.
Amazing.
But legit question. So if we all now have a horse pocket,
Yes.
what is that? So we effectively all have a bag of holding.
When
You
you,
do,
get
yes.
tons of copper, like you did
Yeah,
last, you just go copper into the bag of holding. You don't have to think about it.
For one thing,
like that.
it's a way of me not worrying about your encumbrance.
Great for
anymore.
gambling.
Yeah.
For a second, it's a way to
I like
more
that.
easily.
Oh my goodness. Eric, you are a man that needs some praise right now. Saint Eric, everyone.
Eric Saint, Eric Saint, Eric Saint, Eric.
Thank you, Eric, for the support. Listen, my daughter's wedding is right around the corner, okay? I only have a couple more months left. Eric, thank you. Thank you. You should see some of the crazy bills for this. Like, weddings cost so much money, by the way. I just have to warn parents that aren't ever, like, accustomed to this, because this is all brand new to me. Run. Run away. Run.
You should introduce more of these things. What if I, with my horse pocket, dived into Baradun's
You should head to the
horse
channel.
pocket?
We got
Is it
lots
the
of
same
watch
thing would
parties
happen?
on Viva La Dirt League since.
So
Go
it's
on,
like,
yeah.
okay, I mean, if Baradun's
What's up,
not willing to
Bender?
do it, I will just.
Just so you know,
Climb into his pocket.
don't dive into anyone's horse pocket.
And
'cause
thank
you
you so
can't
much,
breathe in
Eric.
there.
You're awesome,
but
dude. Thank you, man.
The 10-foot thing would happen where everything.
FYI, all right. So the horse pocket is an item that I have created. It's a wondrous item, uncommon. It can be
Eric's
found
awesome.
in any relevant item of clothing, indistinguishable from a regular pocket, but has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimension. The wearer of the respective clothing may use an action to place an adjacent willing creature or anything that they are wearing or carrying into the pocket, or use an action to retrieve the creature within the pocket. So it's
Quick question. A
Yes.
bag of holding wouldn't be big enough to hold a horse. Is this big enough to hold a horse?
It is designed for horses, yes. If used to store
It's
creatures,
slightly bigger than a bag of holding.
If used to store creatures, the pocket can hold up to 2,700 pounds, not exceeding 300 cubic feet. The mouth of the pocket will magically adjust in size to accommodate the storing of any large or smaller creature. So large is the maximum of the horse pocket. Any creature placed inside the pocket can remain there for up to 24 hours, after which time the creature is ejected and lands in the nearest unoccupied space, landing prone and under the effect of the confusion spell for 2 rounds. While inside the pockets, the creatures do not age, they do not require food and water, and are unaware of any events outside of the pocket.
So the Pokemon.
It's a little Pokeball, yeah.
Awesome.
Blah, 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 other things. Definitely not important. If the pocket is damaged, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane. Placing a horse pocket inside an extra-dimensional space, such as one created by a bag of holding, destroys both items, blah, blah, blah.
Great.
Cool.
Well, thank you very much, Mob and Fab.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to do. They are going to,
So because I'm going to break this somehow, and I want to know how I can break this somehow, you can't breathe inside a bag of holding.
You can breathe up to 10 minutes inside of a bag of
But
holding.
you said 24 hours.
24 hours for the horse pocket. So important to remember, darlings, is that the horse in the horse pocket will only survive for up to 24 hours. Otherwise, they'll start to suffocate or maybe ejected, depending on the.
Oh, okay. So if I put 12 goblins into a bag of holding, is that 24 hours or is that 2 hours?
Well,
plus each.
that depends on the goblin to horse oxygen
That's what I mean.
ratio,
Goblins are
right?
smaller. Goblins are smaller than horses.
Wait, so it's a
How
finite
big is
space.
the pocket? How big is it?
Big enough for a horse.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So if I went in there and smoked, say, a jazz cigarette, would it be kind of like an auto hotbox?
Oh, that's
You
a
can
good
make
question.
merch
sounds like
about
an
that.
You could.
You can make like a merch about having a horse pocket.
You could. You genuinely
I
could.
suppose you
Yes,
could.
I suppose
You could have like the pocket on the top of your shirt and say, have
the
a horse.
music in the
Little horse
background
thing
goes
out of
well.
it. Anyway, sorry. What were you?
I could get Lab to do some tests.
Can I
on
keep a yak in there?
What about two yaks? They're smaller than horses.
a yak
Are they?
smaller than horses?
If I jumped off a
Depends on the
ship,
horse.
a floating ship, but just before I hit the ground, I put myself inside the pocket, what would happen?
What do you hear?
It might.
Would he hear?
Oh!
It might. I don't speak whatever language that was, but he might
Gibberish.
survive. It might rupture the bag, in which case we go back to the whole destroying the universe thing.
There we go. Okay, so you'll destroy
Also,
the
if you rupture it, it destroys the universe.
Potentially, I'm not sure.
What if I put it up my butt?
Magic.
There's magic and shit.
Yeah, like that's an ultimate amount of shorthand talking. Have you ever done that in life with somebody? My son and I do that sometimes. Like if we're just like really, really super lazy and he's in the kitchen and he wants something to eat, he'll just be like, my response is usually like, that means like, hey, do it yourself. I'm tired right now. You can do it. I taught you how to do this stuff. And then he's like, and then like, and like, what? You don't have any time in the day? It's a whole language. It's a whole language.
All right. Towards the end of the party, you finished at your laundromat, and you make your way back to the mountain beach farm.
And I immediately see him go, Greg, welcome back! And run up.
No, but I have turned around and run away.
Greg, welcome back! Birthday hug!
No.
You can't.
I chase him forever. Forever I chase him.
I run away forever. So
And Greg, as a human, needs sleep, and Bob is an elf. does
well,
not.
okay. I can run all day, Bob.
Nightmare fuel.
So can I.
Nightmare
Guess
fuel.
what? I don't sleep. Ha ha! Shit! Yeah.
So this
I'll
is
catch you eventually. I'm like the doll.
Allow it to be consensual,
Dude, Let's Go wants everybody to know that that's how he talks, just like what Bob's saying now. And he's absolutely right. If you've been paying attention on the morning show, Let's Go put a wonderful video in there where he saw a dude smoking a spliff inside of a van, like a moving van. And like Let's Go walks right up to him, just like Bob is with Greg right now. And like that is literally Let's Go right there. In real life, like he recorded it and put it in our Discord. It was like the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. And Let's Go is like, hey, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing in there? The other guy's like, what? It was the best thing in the world. Let's go. We need more vids from you, man.
There it is. Gotcha. Ah, bloody good hug that. Ah, bloody good. Do you get it? Bloody good.
It's not bad,
Do you
actually.
think they got it? Because of the
I'll
blood?
never forget that. Let's go. One of my
Emphasize it
favorite
actually
moments
had lessons
streaming,
in
man.
that. Yeah.
I guess I go back to the laundromat.
We got rid of my doll, right? It doesn't.
It's in you.
It's still no. We got rid of it, didn't we?
Yeah, we got rid of it by putting it in your arm.
What the? No, what?
I thought we got it. I thought it got it cleansed from me.
No. So
No,
then
it's
can
still
recap
inside
on
me.
that. What?
You know
what?
the mummy doll
Yeah,
was
yeah,
following
yeah.
him the session you were away.
Oh.
It
Caught up to him,
It caught
fused
up-
to his
and
arm, and
infused
then
into me.
slowly just dissolved inside of
I'm
him.
sure that'll be.
Looking him in the eye and saying,
I
"Money."
thought-
Oh my here tonight on Dungeons and Dragons, by the way. Awesome. If
You
you're
asked
new
her
here,
to
follow
identify what the
us.
situation was.
And she
Join
said
the
no.
fun.
She said, like,
Check out the
it's
playlist.
inside you and it doesn't have any malicious intent. She said,
Very
it's
cool.
inside you. I can't do anything about it right now, but I can't sense any malicious intent within it. And
But
you're
it
like,
can
well, I
provide
guess
you
that's
with
fine.
unlimited
We're the
cigars,
largest
apparently.
channel on Dungeons and Dragons right now.
Maybe that's what it is. The cigars just pop out of his nose.
No, because it's in his arm. I imagine it's like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
The cigars
goes-
just go like that.
And he just accepts it. He's like, all right.
Yeah, the first time it came out.
I'm not going to question that.
Body cigar.
It's
cigar.
whenever I do a Jason Statham accent, it's just I'm like, I like what you're doing. Innit?
The lit
already
cigar.
It's already that.
Right.
Continue.
I am one paragraph in.
It cauterizes itself as it comes out. 'cause it's on fire.
Perfect.
All right, so
He's like,
to recap, Mob is happy to stop his smuggling for you by pinning it on the custodiates. Nab comes up
only
to you
one
at the
paragraph
end of the party as well and gives you the items that Mob has procured for you to
in the old horse
put
pocket?
things right in the horse pocket. Mob is very explicitly clear when he says you are not to take any of these items for yourself, and you are not to take anything from the custodiates either, because if you steal anything from them, it's more evidence that can be tied back to you.
Are you listening?
Listen.
Are you listening?
You are
No
heard.
stealing,
I
Bob.
hear you.
The things he gives you are. I can always just recap for you.
Sure.
He gives you a bunch of drugs. So he gives you some blue one mushrooms, some kind of grey glossy powder, and a blackish sludge in vials.
Bob's just popping that one all
Like,
I
are you
love
listening?
Sorry, what was that?
Now, I've managed to get you all of the things I'm going to need for you to smuggle. Imperative, you don't touch a single dime of it yourself, alright? Don't add it to your own equipment, don't eat it, don't consume it, don't take it, alright? It's very important you plant every single bit of what I'm going to give you.
Sure.
So, let's start with these drugs, alright? So there's mushrooms here.
Yeah.
So, no, both of them. Oh, that's
Hi.
that's gonna
See what happens.
That's gonna hit. All right. Well, the next ones are these particular types of drugs. Now, this is not to be consumed. Don't. Bob, really warn you. This one is not to be. No. All right. That was my own fault. Could have probably stopped that from happening. At least these ones you can't have. So this is coins. This is golden coins.
For a second. What?
Gold coins. Yeah. There's 10,000. I mean, that's actually pretty impressive. Could you do it again? I can always get more. How many could you... How are your teeth?
Pretty broken from eating so much gold.
Yeah, I'd imagine. That's impressive. Also, very expensive shit you must have.
Yeah.
Wow. Try not to take any of these. No, oh, for God's sake. Now, can you get us some more of those blue ones?
OD's dead, then Sandra pops up.
Sandra.
Oh, hello, love.
I'm joining the party.
Oh, there's a bit of a party going on.
Love parties.
Continue, Rob.
All right, so he gives you a bunch of drugs: blue one mushrooms, some kind of grey glossy powder, and a blackish sludge in vials. He gives you some weapons, specifically a blade that he calls the Life Drinker blade, a blade that he calls the Blade of the Gorgon, and another one that he just calls the Amputator.
I want all of those blades.
I knew you would.
Oh, fuck.
He gives you a potion of invisibility, elven wine, a bunch of elven wine, dwarven whiskey, and a lot of rare orcish spices as well. Cool. 12 Erangel steel ingots. A bunch
Hey, thank you for the sub, Pasta. Sorry, I don't know why the alert didn't pop
This
up.
could have been a miscellaneous list of things, but you're purposefully saying this to
Appreciate
bait
you.
us into stealing something.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
12 Erangel steel ingots.
We should have just been like, no.
A bunch.
Close.
Let's put it. Yeah.
It's
Never.
closed, we're not looking at what it is.
I very rarely see
No, we're not.
it
It's like
ever
Roger
sit,
with the
even in the
fish
sketches.
from the crag cats all over again.
I get.
I'm just going to take a
Oh,
little.
yeah.
I'll just take a little bit.
Just a little.
I haven't got to the best part. He gives you a bunch of jewelry, and he gives you 10,000 gold pieces.
What?
We've got more than...
Is that you
Stop eating the money.
3 little mouthfuls.
3,300.
Too many drugs for Bob.
Yeah, right. Nice.
And one left over for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
All right, so
That
that's the
Mug'em
stuff he gives
t-shirt's
you, and he
the
says
best. God.
you need to plant this on them. You need to plant them in strategic enough places that it's believable. Don't just leave the gold on a kitchen counter
Is
and
this still just a
expect
chat
people
between...
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, no. Actually, at this point,
Yeah.
at this point, while he's giving this stuff, he would have gotten all of
That's
these together
crazy.
because he needs
And
you all to
Just to
understand.
clarify, it's fine if we take a little bit of that stuff for ourselves.
No, do not take a single gold. It's
Can you just emphasize what the consequences
Bodger
of
and I
that
get
would
it.
be? So just
you screw up
here-
this. You screw up the whole sort of the whole framing mission.
We're listening. Listening.
The
We
things
end
that
up with
we've
a bit of
chosen
gold.
are
Listen,
very
mate.
specific, so that the laws on the border security will be lifted again, and people
Wow.
won't be as
It's
bad.
really
It's
heavy.
just because specifically
That's
those
insane.
items have been noticed coming through border
They have
security.
been noticed coming
And
through.
then,
We need them to know. They need them
Listen,
to find all of
listen
those
here,
things. If
listen
any of
here.
them are missing, they'll be like, "Well, we caught one of the families, but there's another family obviously smuggling somewhere, and it won't lift security on us."
Bob and I have a peculiar set of skills.
A peculiar
Not
set of
particular set.
What are they?
Just trust us.
I mean, he's right.
A
We've got this
peculiar.
covered,
We
mate.
do.
What does that mean? What?
Plant them in. Stop
eating the gold! We need 3 more gold.
Stop eating the gold.
Just chowing down on some, like, iron
Iron
ingots.
ingots.
What are those
Way
pez
too many
dispensers?
mushrooms.
Pez dispenser, like with
filled
the
with
gold.
So tripped out. He's
People have
eating all
them
the
for their
gold.
Things, don't they? For like quarters.
Yeah, like an old train conductor.
Can you give us like a little buffer of gold? Like, because he's gonna steal things.
He's gonna eat some.
He's gonna eat some. Like, he's proven to you. Like, how many have you eaten now? 9,
12.
12?
Listen, they're going to come out gold bars, though. Don't worry about it. They're coming out gold bars.
Wanting a favour from me, right? So what I'm doing here is I'm trusting you.
Well, keep your
my
blood
business.
relative in line, please. He's not.
Trusting you with my business. See? So, as a cleric, I'm sure you have ways of controlling
calm down.
your flock.
Calm down.
Shepherd,
My
We
as a
elves have a
shepherd of
way
the
of-
light.
You don't know
Greg,
my
don't worry,
flock.
mate. I'll keep him in line, mate.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Don't
believe.
worry. We have a special way of talking. I know he's saying all this stuff explicitly, but
I'm being very clear that you are not to touch anything
loud
that I'm
and
giving
clear,
you,
mate.
and you're not to touch anything at their place either.
There are no lines. Stop reading between them. There's no lines.
All right, so then the party ends. Everybody goes their separate ways back to
Manipulate.
The buildings.
what's
you
that?
have your things.
got
Are you
nothing.
taking any of the drugs that he's giving you, and is now gonna have?
Dude, I love this little office up here, man. It's so cool.
What's
You
that?
have your things.
got
Are you
nothing.
taking any of the?
Like, that is that in the new one upstairs? Is that where that's at, Maddie? Because I actually kind of like this setup. It's like real fucking cozy. The sound is really good. It seems like the sound quality is really good. I feel like they're right here next to us playing. This is the conference room in their new studio. Yeah, I love this setup. I love the table. I love how they brought in the costumes. Like, it's really cool, man. I dig it. I don't think I've ever seen the inside of the studio up in the conference area ever. Looks super professional, man. Oh, I mean, I cannot believe that we were literally watching episode 1 during this particular point in time when this came out and this was brand new. That's when we started this series. It's crazy to me. It's a time warp.
He's
It's a
giving
weird
you,
time
and
warp.
is Nab going to have to replace the ones because you can take them while you're at the party, and Nab will just have to.
Oh
drink
yes,
more.
then definitely.
All right. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, what have you just
If
agreed
you're
to?
new here,
some drugs.
check out that link below. You can join that playlist so you can keep up to date
Just
with
to
us.
clarify, these drugs
Yeah.
are things that we're supposed to be planning.
Cool group of D&D
Well,
here.
because he's literally okay.
He's taking
so
them
there's
out
no
party,
point
so
following
Nab is
through.
going to have to be like, okay, I'll go.
Ambivalent
I
group
feel
of
like
things.
if you do
Oh,
that,
calm
his
down,
birthday.
Greg. 11.
11 plus your con mod, which I think
there's
is
no
0.
point following through the mission.
No, they're going to replace them.
Okay, it's gonna replace.
11
He's
is
trying.
not
Okay.
enough.
You got
so
some
you
links you want to
immediately
play,
start
Maddie?
tripping.
After
And
the
Great.
Dungeons and
Mission
Dragons
accomplished.
extended out a little.
My
the worst.
Thanks.
I'm down.
I was
So
gonna say
wait.
Dan
What's just
before.
happened? You're taking drugs, but they're going to be replenished.
Yeah,
he's
probably.
taking.
Is it towards the end?
I can only assume.
Oh my god, it's towards the end already.
Rob said
This is why I need to make Wednesday nights Dungeons and Dragons night. How many of you couldn't follow me? Like, how many of you out there, if we move this to Wednesday when we get that financial support, like, how many of you that are here now wouldn't be able to do like a Wednesday night? That's what I'm worried about. Like, I wouldn't want to lose the people that have followed us this entire time because we moved to another night. I can't believe this is over already. Like, I literally want to watch another one, but I can't.
All right. On the DC that you rolled, you suffer a bad trip.
No.
All right.
Oh,
Do
bad
you
that's
have a
trip
problem
is
if we
not
change the
real.
night?
Bad
Let's
trip.
go.
You're just running around attacking things. G'day, you
Oh,
beautiful
okay,
bastards.
well,
Here's
maybe-
me face.
Definitely not. all
Yeah, but only
guilty,
for money.
Greg.
We need to go in
I'm
there.
not going to get spoiled. I hate that. I don't like being spoiled. Like, I don't want to know what the next episode is. I don't get that. I don't understand it on like Netflix or Amazon or HBO when they start showing you like everything that's going to come and it's like the whole thing, or even these new movie trailers. It's like the whole movie and like 4-minute trailer. And you're like, okay, well, thanks. I watched the whole movie. Don't spoil me. Anyway, thank you for watching tonight. I had an amazing time. We're going to chill out on the live stream, which you should be here if you're on YouTube. Get your butts on over here every Thursday night right now at 9:30 p.m. Having a good time. And hope you guys can join us for the fun. And everybody who's live here, check out this link. Again, you can check out our D&D playlist, which we've been doing for 2 years now. About 2 years approximately. And that was episode 134. And we've been doing really good lately. It's nice. The playlist now has 26,000 views. So that's fantastic. Just keep bringing more and more people here for our watch parties. Having a great time on Thursday night. And thank you for joining us.